Michelin-starred Alex Aitken is with us, who of course is co-hosting the Chef's Challenge between Chewton Glen and Limewood on Monday the 12th of July at Ballard School Performing Arts Centre New Milton, co-hosting that. And don't forget, if you'd like to go along to that, you can find out how you can get tickets online at wave105.com/Andy, or you can win a pair. We have a final pair to give away tonight just by listening up for the Rolling Stones, Paint It Black. That's going to be coming on sometime in the next 20 minutes or so. And when it does, give me a call on 01489 481052, and the first line I answer will get those tickets. Best of luck for that. So Alex, what's the state of play now? You've taken the venison out, haven't you? What's happening now?
The venison's there, nice and warm and resting, and I keep turning it over so that the buttery juices are continuing to flavour the meat, and we're just waiting for it to relax. And then the garnish for this dish, I've got some fantastic of the new season's fennel from Ian at Sunnyfield. The fennel, when it's really fresh, you can just grate it as a salad. It's fantastic. I don't think in England we use fennel enough. Or you can cook them like an onion, because they are almost an onion family, and cook them long and slow and braise, and they're sweet and delicious. But the other thing that we do is we do a very, very light fennel puree. So this is fennel that's cooked and then mixed with cream and pureed, so it's the finest puree I've ever tasted. And it's a great way of getting people to eat things like they don't think go with things, is to do it an alternative way. And so this is going to be a fennel puree, which will make the venison dish lighter, because fennel's got that sort of lovely light aniseedy flavour. And then the garnish will be asparagus, and this is the last asparagus I'm cooking this year.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Because you have to stop.
Really?
Because you should only cook it in season, and the season for asparagus should end on the 21st of June. There's always a few extra still about, and my old wives' tale says that on the 21st of June, the longest day, the witches spit on the asparagus, and so you shouldn't cut it anymore. And the reason for that, if I'm correct, Ian, is that the asparagus has to be allowed to form its ferns and take the photosynthesis to take the starches, otherwise the crown won't grow next year.
Very similar to the rhubarb comment, you know, you've got to keep things into their natural cycle. A lot of this is all about local food, and again, you know, dead right with that asparagus. If you take too much now, you'll get a lot less next year.
So you just got to be very careful with how much you take. So it's looking almost like it's ready to go,
I think
Alex.
I'll just do the final touches. It still needs to rest a couple minutes longer, and then I think I'll be plating just after the next record.
Excellent stuff. This is Wave 105, Sunday evening, live until midnight. Andy Jackson here. 5 and Let's Dance. Don't forget we're listening out for the Stones and Paint It Black when it comes on. 01489 481052 if you'd like the tickets for the Chef's Challenge. And the food part of the evening almost over, but we have music coming up after 9 o'clock. Louisa Osborne from Southampton is in, and you've absolutely timed this absolutely perfectly, haven't you? It's just as the venison is going on the plate, Louisa. It looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it?
It does.
How overwhelming for you to be walking into you thought you were coming into a radio studio, but here you are in a kitchen. What are you going to be doing for us later, by the way?
I'm going to be playing 2 of my own songs for you.
On guitar?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. And we've already posted one of your videos up on wave105.com/Andy, so if you want to see what Louisa is going to be up to a little bit later, you can have a sneak preview of that. But how impressive does this look? Doesn't it look fantastic? Michelin-starred Alex Aitken is with us tonight, and that looks like we've timed it perfectly, Alex.
Absolute perfect timing. And even though it's a radio station and studio, it still looks good enough to eat, doesn't it?
It looks absolutely amazing.
I think it deserves a round of applause.
I think so, absolutely. So there we go, and look at this, Ian. I know when we're doing it together, usually we finish about 2 minutes to 9 o'clock. Look, 12 minutes spare this evening. That's the difference that having that Michelin star makes, isn't it, Alex?
Perfect preparation, that's what it takes. Or the French call it mise en place. Everything's put in its place, and then you just work it.
I'm going to have a little taste, because it's sitting there in front of me. Oh, that looks so lovely and rare in the middle as well.
So that's the venison.
And that is, it's literally very, very rare in the middle, isn't it?
It is, but it's not too rare, and it's seasoned around the outside, and so you should get that lovely flavour of the venison.
Amazingly tender, actually. That is so tender.
I think that comes off the haunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really tender.
And I'm just going to have a little bit of the puree as well.
Do you know what? I'm most excited about the fennel puree being a vegetable grower, you know.
And it's not, it's not overpowering. Louisa, are you a foodie person, or are you not into food in any description?
Kind of. You know, have a go at cooking things.
And would you eat venison?
I've never tried it.
Oh, well now it's the first time. Okay.
There's the fork.
Give that girl a fork. Give that girl a little hunk of meat there as well. Just to prove that this is about as live as it can get. So this is your first taste of venison.
First taste.
Cooked by a Michelin star chef.
Venison's fantastic.
It's really nice.
What do you reckon? Yes?
Yeah, very
Definite
nice.
thumbs up. Well,
Good.
that is fabulous. So there we go. Alex Aitken, thank you very much for coming in this evening. It's been
Absolute
immense fun,
pleasure.
as always. And as I say, don't forget that Alex is going to be co-hosting the Chef's Challenge between Chewton Glen and Limewood, Monday the 12th of July at Ballard School Performing Arts Centre in New Milton. If you want to find more about that, details are on the web at wave105.com/